Hello Gemini and welcome to Fey Light Tarot. Today we are going to be doing the new format that I spoke about in the little video that I put out earlier on, and you just happen to be the lucky sign that we are starting things off with today. Now, all my cards, as per usual, are cleansed and pre-shuffled beforehand so I can take my time over that and I don't have to waste any of yours. As any reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And if nothing resonates for you, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. You can always try again next time, but should you like what you see in here today, then please do give me a like and a share and possibly subscribe to the channel to help me let it grow. Okay, so a little bit to talk about this spread. So what this deals with is past, present and future, and the sub areas that are involved in each. So feelings and effects here, the lessons you have learned, your external factors for the present, what to focus on, your strengths, and your hopes and fears. And we will look at the bottom of these decks as well as we progress, because what the underside of each of these decks are going to represent is what your needs are in order to move through the world. And we won't know these until later on. And we have our oracle as well to be getting on with too. So in the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups here. How you were affected by that is the King of Wands, and the lessons learned was the Six of Swords there. So in the recent past, being the Seven of Cups there, I feel that there was quite a few maybe choices or distractions along the way that you decided to take a fair amount of action towards, and as a result, the lessons that you've learned is that opportunity that always presents itself for you to move on to different areas in your life. So tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles here. So I feel that in terms of all of these choices that were brought to you, I feel that it's almost like, are they choices or are they distractions? Because what we have here with the Eight of Swords is that being unable to see through those swords that are keeping her captive. Now we also have the Page of Pentacles here, which is that desire to learn something and do something new, but there's also this possibility of you having to hold on to something or feeling that you had to hold on to something. And I wonder if that actually comes from the Page of Pentacles here, that need to be making the sensible choices. And in doing so, with that King of Wands energy, sorry about the light spot there, with the King of Wands energy there, you having to make a choice over what you should deem a distraction and what you should deem as an option. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yes, with the Four of Cups in reverse, and we've also got the Emperor here. So it's like you taking control over the things that you receive, which is exactly what we had just said there. The effect that it had on you was the need for you to take control and to be analytical about what you perceived. Now tell me about the Six of Swords for Gemini, the lessons learned. Thank you. And we have Justice, and we've also got the Judgment card. Yeah, definitely that whole you actually understanding what is meant for you. The need for you to make changes in order to discover the true you, your true purpose. And not being afraid to go and do that, looking at things objectively as well in order for you to make that happen. Now, in terms of the present, we have the Three of Cups, and that is you enjoying the celebration, friendships. Maybe you're celebrating your ability to make the proper choices for yourself. The external factors, oh look, there we go, there's the Wheel of Fortune, we'll put you there. So that essence of you have been put onto the true path of yourself, you understanding that you taking control of the things around you, that what influence you is putting you on that fated destiny. Now, with your external factors being the Emperor, it's almost like you have created this this realm of security and stability for yourself. It could be as well that you're surrounding yourself with people who are of like minds. This could be your energy, it could be somebody else's. But with the process of being external factors, perhaps because being major arcana, you've made such a life choice about that. It's embodying itself in the things around you. And what to focus on is the Page of Cups, which is very interesting. So there's that element of being curious, which almost sounds like a juxtaposition of this here, but maybe there's another reason behind that. So tell me more about the Three of Cups, please. Three of Cups for Gemini. Okay, so along with the Wheel of Fortune, we also have the the Eight of Cups came first, and the Seven of Wands here. Now that is very, very interesting. What's nice is that this is talking about that whole you moving on to the pastures new that's echoed in the Six of Cups here. But there's also you getting rid of that need to defend yourself about certain things. Maybe you're coming to a realization actually that in order for you to walk away from something, you don't actually owe an explanation to anybody. And that's part of the celebration of you. As I said, you're recognizing the things that you need in order for you to get to the goal that you need. And as such, you're taking a firmer line with yourself and what comes your way. Tell me about the Emperor, please, for Gemini. Oh, there we go. Tell me about the Emperor for Gemini. What do we have? Thank you very much. Now we have the Three of Cups again. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Two of Wands here. Okay. It's interesting because, yes, there is that celebration of you taking control again around about your environment, which is nice because you're not enjoying yourself with the Four of Swords being in reverse there. You're very careful and meticulous about choosing what affects you, but you're also and reducing what you could call distractions, but you're also understanding that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So you're invigorating yourself here in a way. Now, with the Two of Wands here, there seems to be maybe a bit of a crossroads for you here. So you could either be thinking about how you're going to be moving through the future, or maybe there's a new path that has entered for you. And it's a question of, well, how do you carry on using these methods? But I think you will. I think you will quite easily, because by you embracing the fun but also cutting away the nonsense, it's bringing the world to you eventually, but it will get there. So tell me about the Page of Cups for what to focus on, that curiosity. What's happening with that there? Tell me about the Page of Cups. Also maybe messages coming your way. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Yes, so what to focus on is there seems to be a message of love coming in here. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be from somebody romantic. It could be a friendship, a partnership, anything where there's a unity of you in alignment with another person's thoughts or feelings. And I feel that it's almost like there's also an element of luck that comes with the Page of Cups. So it could be as well that what to focus on is the unexpected. If you can focus on the unexpected, because that's the whole point in unexpected things, is that they will come. But maybe the delivery of love and the accepting of love is for you. That's something that's going to make things grow. It's going to increase your vitality, your creativity, your spontaneity, your fire, your energy. It may also even open up the doors for a new job or some sort of endeavor that you've been looking for. Maybe this is the impetus that this, where are you? This Wheel of Fortune needs to put you on your destined path. Now, what's interesting is that we have the Ten of Swords here. So an ending of some sort needs to be created in order for you to realize this Two of Cups, this Page of Cups energy. Maybe it's the stoicism, maybe it's the feeling of being defeated before. Maybe it's time for you to let your guard down, Gemini. Because you're already doing that by embracing the fun times and the celebration. Maybe it's time for you to let love in as well. Interesting. In the future, we have the Nine of Wands. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, please. Thank you very much. Try not to take them there. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Strength card on its side. We've also got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here. Very interesting. So it seems to be that there may be in the future an area of you to look at about your boundaries, what they are, how you express them. Are they even necessary anymore? Because with the Knight of Swords here, it seems to be that something fast is coming in for you. There is going to be an event of some sort, I think, that's going to really make you challenge your truth, maybe new communication methods of thought. And I wonder actually if maybe one of the messages here is there's going to be some new information coming your way that's going to challenge these boundaries of yours. And as such, it's going to put you in a little bit of a spin with the Strength card on its side. Not in a bad way, because it's not, with Strength being on her side like this, she's not fully engaged in the resistance or the upright position. but it's almost like a little wobble, you know. But the things that served me well in the past, they're there and they keep me safe. Of course they did. The emphasis on the past. But now it's time to move forward. So how do you do that? Because prosperity is coming your way. Abundance is coming your way, new values. And maybe that's actually what the challenge is towards those boundaries. Maybe it could be that your definition of value is changing. It could be because of this connection here. It could be because of the new job. Maybe it could be new friends coming in, or this message or learning that is about to be in your horizon. And as such, there's a message here for you about learning balance, equilibrium, give and take, because it's not just about you anymore, I think, Gemini. It's about weighing up. What's of value? How far am I willing to bend those values for another person or for another mindset, another chapter perhaps? How interesting. Now your strengths, lost my deck there for a second. Your strengths is the Three of Swords, which is quite an unusual card to have for strength. So let's get some more information there. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Gemini's strengths. Three of Swords for Gemini strengths. Thank you. Very good. Ooh, okay, so we have three major arcana here for this. And that is pretty incredible, actually. Because just the whole thing about the Three of Swords being part of your strengths, it doesn't matter what comes your way. You'd learn deeply from heartache, from betrayal, from the things that wound you. And those lessons that you learn stay with you throughout your entire life. It takes you on a journey, one where you think to yourself, I have been hurt so much that nothing can keep me down. There is nowhere for me to go except upwards. It's almost like, if I can live through this, then I can live through anything. And as such, you're able to put cycles to end, to be reborn anew. There's a rejuvenation there. It's an opportunity for you to dust yourself off, get back up again and say, okay, well, that was a bit of a shit show. Let's not do that again. But there's incredible power that comes with that. The ability to break cycles off and start all over again afresh. Now, in my head there, I just heard a message about forgiveness. Is forgiveness something that you've been thinking about offering to somebody else? Maybe you're thinking about forgiving yourself. Only you know, Gemini, I don't. But regardless, you do know that once something has been put to an end and you get to restart and rebuild, there is nothing but growth and abundance for you. The ability for you to nurture yourself is unequaled. You have the ability to take anything that comes your way and turn it into a positive. You make gold out of scraps. It's almost like an alchemist in the making. And your hopes and fears is the Three of Cups, which is beautiful because at face value it seems to be like, you still hope that you can carry on this mindset of enjoying yourself while getting rid of the distractions. I wonder, Gemini, do you see this Page of Cups energy or the Two of Cups energy or even the Ace of Wands energy as being a distraction? Only you know. Tell me about the Three of Cups for Gemini, please. Thank you. Three of Cups for Gemini. Oh, there he is. Hi, Page of Cups. We have the World, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we've also got the Chariot here. You know that if you are to accept these new messages coming your way, the new surprises, the curiosities of life, the messages of love perhaps, and the possibility of starting up partnerships again, you know that that's going to bring you a form of completion that's going to in turn open up your entire world. But you've been in this mode, this emperor mode, for so long, it's almost like maybe you're worried that you're not going to really know who you are. And that echoes in that, where are you, love? Where are you, my darling? There we go. The Strength card being on its side. It's your view of self is rocky. But the Chariot is here to remind you, you have exceptional determination, Gemini. There is nothing that you cannot do, nowhere that you cannot go. You will always ride into victory because that's what you do. Remember that Three of Swords there. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I hate to use phrases like that, but that's the truth. It always puts you in that new journey. Don't forget, you can always put things to an end and then renew. Of course you can. It's no different here. The requirement being for you to harness these opposing forces within you. And that's ultimately where a crisis comes into play. A crisis is opposing forces that cause friction. So in order for you to understand what that is, Gemini, perhaps it's a good idea for you to really sit down and think about it. Well, where are the opposing thoughts? Because your sense of self is not going to be diminished just because something new is coming in, or because you have to change something from the past that kept you safe before. You can do that by yourself. You're stronger than you know, Gemini. Now let's take a little look at these three decks here. All in the subconscious, unconscious and hidden. Now the reason why I've put these in here, because I feel that with these cards, these embody what your needs are in order to get certain things done. You have the Knight of Swords, you have the Devil, and you also have the Page of Cups here. And I feel that this quite neatly ties everything in that we were talking about before. If you learn about the various areas in your life that come from that place of harm that have formed you, while some of it may have kept you safe, it could be argued that some of it is also unhealthy. Approach things with curiosity. And again, welcome in those deliveries of emotions, even your own, with yourself. Once you do that, a lot of things are going to be unlocked for you. Express your emotion, talk about them, learn about them, maybe even understand certain ways or learn certain ways that can help you walk through this. How interesting. Also, with the devil and the Page of Cups here, it is worth to note that not everybody who comes to you with a message of love is a deceiver. Truth will come out. And you know that, but don't be hasty. Don't be hasty to cut people off or to ride into battle because it's not necessary. You don't need to do that. You were strong enough on your own to do that. Wow. That was a beautiful reading for you, Gemini. But it's not over. So we've got some oracle decks here for you. Let me just get my little book. Now, we have the Gateway Oracle. And this is just going to show us some support for what we have read today. Give you a little bit of advice. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. That is absolutely you. We'll come back to that in a second. Now this is the one deck, but I've split it into two because one half is for life and the other half is for career and finances. So this is for your work. Excuse me, how rude. Drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. Wish could echo this here. And finally, for life in general, wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it's just what you need. Page of Cups. And finally, let's have another look at this coming into power card. See if I can hold this in the right way. Where are you? There you are. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. You've been gathering your inner forces and are coming into your own strength. Assume your power. Accept the vibrant truth that all you need is already within you. It is safe to own your deepest inner gifts. And if that's not a complete confirmation of everything that we have talked about before, then that is absolutely it. You know, you have the ability to stand in your own right. And that makes me think of something that I said to somebody not that long ago. A relationship, whether it's romantic or not, friendship, business, relationships are supposed to enrich your life, not define them. You define you, Gemini. Right, well, thank you so much, Gemini, and thank you for being my guinea pig for this. And I'm eager to hear your thoughts on how you like the new camera angle, the layout, and if this resonated for you. I hope that I've given you a lot to think about and to consider. So if you like what you saw today, then please do consider subscribing to the channel, share and like, and I will see you again for your next reading. But in the meantime, Gemini, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.